I was sleeping in the graveyard one night, and in fact, when Ivon hit, I slept out in front of the NCB bank through the entire Ivon thing. That's where cocaine had me.
Can you tell me about how it's been for you during your years of growing up and into adulthood?
Well, good afternoon. I first started my drug use when I was about 20, 21 years of age. It's been really rough trying to cope with certain things that came in life. I mean, I went through losing families. I've been to prison several times. Jail was like my second home. I lost everything over and over and over again. And even today, as a clean person, when I say clean, drug-free for almost 10 years now, I'm still having challenges. I'm still having problems because over the years, the drugs have destroyed my personality. It has made me a zombie in a sense. I mean, you actually could call me Lazarus right now. I've been dead many times. But by the grace of God, I'm here now. And I'm not ashamed of anything that Christ delivered me from. And he has delivered me from drug abuse. But it's still here. It's not gone. Drug is baffling. Drug is patient. I've known people who have been clean for like 20 years. And by the drop of a hat, it was back out there again. I've slept places, done things that I'm very, very ashamed of. And I'm working now, I'm strong now, but yet and still, I'm still weak in many areas. And I'm still learning every day. I have to wake up every morning and continue the same journey.
How did you become involved with the National Council on Drug Abuse, and what have they been able to help you with?
I was sleeping in the graveyard one night, and in fact, when Ivon hit, I slept out in front of the NCB bank through the entire Ivon thing. That's where cocaine had me. And I woke up on a tombstone one morning, and I looked up and I saw a young lady, and my mind said, go talk to her. And I'm like, man, I'm thinking about another hit. I need some more drugs. Damn that lady, you know. Anyway, I paid attention, and I got up, and there was a pastor. He said he had noticed me laying there, and he has spoken to people about me, and he realized I'm not a madman. Because normally madmen do what I was doing. But I spoke to him, and he took me in, as per se, and he counseled with me, and he introduced me to the National Drug Abuse Council. And I reluctantly went because I was still wanting to get high. I mean, this high thing is really, I loved it. And when I got there, it was a warm welcome. I finally met somebody who really cared. I mean, it's touching me right now to know how much Miss Gwen really, really put out for me. I could call her anytime. I mean, there was time when I wanted to smoke, and something said, call Miss Gwen. I called Miss Gwen, and after we got through talking, I didn't put it down for long, but I put it down. That was the start right there. That was the foundation I needed right there. I was able to do this. And once I did that, I started seeing a light. I started seeing a chance. I'm 58 years old now. Like I said, I lost my family. The worst thing I did was walk out on my wife in a church with a 2-month-old baby just to get high. I did my first robbery when I was 12. I've been in prison most of my life, and drugs will take you there. So if your child is smoking drugs, or he's around friends that are smoking drugs, I suggest you contact the National Drug Abuse Council and let us talk. Let us get together. Let us find a way to save your child. Because trust me, drugs ain't nothing funny. Everybody who I used to smoke with when I came to Jamaica, every one of them are dead. I am the only one here. So that means God has a plan for me. And I'm more than willing to put that to work. I need it in order to stay strong.
It's really difficult to overcome a dependency on crack cocaine. It's really difficult. When you spend years and years using it, it makes it even more difficult. So it's hard. It's a struggle to get clean. And we are pleased to know that you're clean today. And one of the questions is today, this day, how are you coping?
An alcoholic cannot get a job in a bar. So there's a lot of things around me that can set me back. I have to identify and remove myself away from anything or anybody or anywhere that could send me back. I pray a great deal, and I ask God for the strength. Sometimes they say one day at a time, but I've come in situations where it took hours at a time. I don't see myself 3 hours ahead. I see myself 1 hour ahead. And if I make it through that hour, I make it through another hour and another hour. And then I might have the day beat. You see what I'm saying? It's just every day, constantly evaluating myself, constantly keeping myself under the microscope in order for me to make it through that moment. And like I said, it's almost been 10 years. I'm still stressing. The thing about it is, it came from a low self-esteem. Growing up without a mother and without a father. You understand? Being abused as a child and so forth. And not having that self-worth that I supposed that have that led me that way in the first place. Right now, I'm still trying to find who I am. I'm still trying to build a bond between me and myself. Trying to do it for everybody else does not work because people come and people go. And you cannot wake up without you. You're going to be there with you 24/7. So you got to love you. I got to learn to love me. Regardless of the things that I did in my life that I hate right now, that I did, I still got to look past that and try to love me for me. I hate that I destroyed myself. I hate that I threw away my kids. I hate that I got sent to prison. I hate that I'm in Jamaica right now. I hate that I had to sleep on Dump Up Beach. I hate that I had to walk around and beg people and do all kind of wrong things just to get high. I hate that about myself. So my biggest enemy now is me. And I'm still trying to love me. I'm still trying to find out who I am. But I thank God that I'm clean. I am clean. And once I can say I'm clean, trust me, I got a chance.
What could you tell a next person that is dealing with a lot of stress and having a hard time? How would you direct them? What would you say to them in order to get them to cope with their stressors?
Got to find out, why am I being stressed so much? Why is this person bothering me? Why is this situation bothering me so much? Analyze yourself. You cannot find an outside solution for an inside job. It'll never work. Everything starts inside. Everything starts here with you. You trust me? So if anything happens that's bothering you, just back up. Back up. Take a minute and find out what it is. And believe me, it will be revealed to you. You would know what's going on. And that's when you make the steps. Slow steps, small steps. Don't try to jump out big. Take your time. And you will work yourself through it. It can happen. It can be done. I'm living proof of it. Thanks God for you guys. For you guys being there for me. I trust you more than I trust myself, to tell you the truth. You see what I'm saying? And just find someone that you can be honest with and open with. And you got them. They're right here. The National Drug Abuse Council, like I said, it's a blessing for me. It could be a blessing for you guys also if you find them. They're right there. Just open up your mind, open up your heart, and accept the fact that you need help.